Hello, and it's a pleasure to be with you for my TBC Live broadcast. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, reporting to you to represent the Billion Coin, as we refer to as TBC. This is presently my 365th live broadcast. I'm only 35 broadcasts away from 400, which is a golden number for the TBC community. But I want to thank all the people that made TBC possible, starting with TBC admin, all the administrative staff, the under admin, all the tech support, because folks, if it wasn't for those individuals, we would not have this awesome opportunity to on our quest to build a billion members and end global poverty. That is awesome, folks. Okay, now I want to first thank, like I always do, my loved one for always being here and supporting me, as well as my little ones, Kim and Kayla, Kayla and Kaylin. So it is just so awesome to have people that always support you all the time. Now, I know I have a few people that's already here in the chat room. I want to thank all of that's here from the Darren Haywood and Victoria Flores. Thank you so much for being here, as well as I want to thank the people from the Bangladesh community that always support me each and every day. Now, the first thing I'm going to do first, as I always do, and Cleopatra from the Philippines. We got people from all over the world that come see me, folks, and I thank you for supporting me. Now, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to our blog and just review that. Now, I want to caution you all, like I've always said, and when I play videos from my computer, a lot of times y'all can't hear them. And I don't know what that is. I haven't figured it out, but that's okay, because all of you can go to the blog at blog.thebillioncoin, just like I can play every one of those videos, and you can hear them for yourself. So you can see the people in action. You can see the movement of TBC in action. So we got a few blogs to go over. So let's do that. Okay, this one says, I understand that the party didn't end until 5 a.m. for the Cameron third year anniversary. Folks, you know that I showed you all some video of what was going over with Mr. Nonito Rebel and the Philippines, their third anniversary, which was magnificent, this past Saturday, 24th. And I want to say, actually, no, it was actually 20. Well, I guess it was the 24th Sunday, my Sunday. But actually, this was something going on just recently here in the country of Cameroon, out of the continent of Africa. And you're going to see a lot of the TVCNs all around just having a nice time. So I'm going to just play this just a little bit here. It's not long. It's only 52 seconds. You see, you may have seen leader. You may just saw leader inmate Derek there, and you'll see him probably in the very next one. It says inmate Derek is treated like royalty and receives a wonderful gift. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just stop that there. And you saw Mr. Leader, our leader in Cameroon and of our TBC community, Mr. Mbe Derek, and they congratulate him for his leadership in their country and throughout the world. He's one of our great leaders, folks, and a fine man he is. Okay, and this was just showed here in a presentation of Cameroon merchants during the TBC third year anniversary celebration. I'll just play a little bit of this, not too much of this. Okay, folks, I'm not going to play that. Y'all can just go to the blog at blog.billioncoin.info and watch this great presentation that they put on here. It was excellent. I tell you, folks, they might didn't have that cruise may not go on like we wanted to, but I can tell you they did some countries did some wonderful jobs celebrating our third year anniversary. See, these folks actually believe in the whole concept of TBC. Okay. This was spoken in French, so not unless you understand French, you will not understand this. Okay, and this is a special message by our French Sinbun host, Mr. Samuel, for the TBC French community and the Cameroon third year anniversary. Okay, he was there too, and he presented his presentation in French for the French speaking people in Cameroon. Excellent job. And this was Mr. Mbe Derek. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there, folks. I wish he was here with me today, just to have him on my panel so he could speak about what that experience was. But he may be busy. He may not be aware I'm having this. I did send him a message, but I don't know. He may be busy at the time. But he was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That was a wonderful occasion, folks. And this is just, this is something Admin put here saying, I think, therefore I am. And it says, politicians don't want an intelligent population because people who can think critically can't be ruled. They want a public just smart enough to pay taxes and dumb enough to keep voting. So true. So true. So true. Here's another thing about the third TBC anniversary. What was the meaning exactly? This was Randy's broadcast, I believe, yesterday, I believe. Great job, Randy. And let's see here. It starts with fast duplication. And I believe this, yes, it is. I can look at the number and start even seeing the person in the top left-hand corner being Darren Haywood, his wonderful job he did yesterday for his 284th live broadcast. Great job, Darren. Great job. Great job. And of course, I know who this is. This is yours truly, me. This was my broadcast yesterday saying TBC is the solution. Wake up. You know, I talked about we need to have an awakening here in TBC. Okay. All right, folks. Now, what I'm going to come out is going to talk about something that y'all are familiar with. Okay. But this may, remember, when I do broadcasts, I do them not just for the people in my chat area. I do it for the whole community. Some people that will see this, but people see my broadcasts all over the world. Because I have something like over 750 or more subscribers. Okay. Now, and I'm also featured on the blog practically every day, like Darren, myself, and Randy, and a few others. So this broadcast basically was going to talk about some differences between market-based coins. And I want people, as I talk about this, I'm going to give you some of my differences. And I'm going to see, can y'all give some more before? And don't start typing them in the chat room yet. Okay? I want people, this can be a little interactive. But I want you to hear what I have to say first before you put anything in the chat area regarding this subject. Some differences between market-based coins like Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Dash, Monero, those type of coins. And the only, as we know it, the abundance-based coin, we refer to it as the billion coin, we refer to as TBC. Now, the first thing came to my mind is about the market-based coins have no real mission, because our mission is to end global poverty. Now, we know that TBC is, and what do they say? TBC is not a coin with a mission. It is a mission with a coin, right? Okay? 2, the market-based coins are volatile. They go up and down in value. Now, Bitcoin is kind of holding steady at between 4,000 and something and 3,900 or so, on the verge to explode again. We know it is going to happen, but you don't know when it's going to happen because it is manipulated. Right now, folks, I have some great information that I know that's been going on for some time now, that the big bankers, what we call banksters, are purchasing Bitcoin right underneath the table, and it's not even getting reported to the coin market cap. That's right, folks. Randy's aware of it too. So it's manipulated. It's more volatile. I'm not against it, and I do invest in it, but it's not something you got to invest only what you can afford to lose. Now, with TBC, it only goes up in value. Why? Because of our membership. Every time someone becomes a member of TBC, then it is equivalent in terms of a measurement, a grain of gold. Okay? Keep that in mind now for those people that don't know that. I know the people here in the chat room may know this. I'm talking about the people out there. All right? Now, another one is that market-based coins are of a public nature. It's for the public around the world. TBC is a what? A private society, as evidenced by our private society, all of our information, our legal information on our TBC site. Okay? And we all know this one. We all know this one. Well, market-based coins, you can cash out some of those coins, like Bitcoin. You can transfer that into fiat currency. Yes, you can do that. I have a what you call a BitPay Visa card, and I can go to not just a Bitcoin ATM, and we got God knows we got well over 1,500 of them right here in my location, Bitcoin ATMs, that is. But I don't have to go to them. I can go to my own regular bank ATM or any other ATM, and if I got Bitcoin, I can take that out and take the equivalent of Bitcoin out in fiat currency, which is our US dollar. That's right, folks. They have now Visa cards tied to Bitcoin if necessary. You don't have to even put in a Bitcoin ATM. At least here in the US we do. Now, on the other hand, with TBC, known as the Billion Coin, we cash flow by a 23 steps fast start system. Teaches you how to cash flow. And if you don't know how to cash flow by that system, guess what? Go to tbcrandom.com and go I want in. And it's all these videos teach you how to cash flow. Randy does not do, he told me he does not do any more live videos now. Because he said, Steve, I got way too many now that can teach anyone across the world how to cash flow. Over 100 videos, folks. Over 100 videos he said he has on that site. Now, it's not free. You still got to pay, what, $10? I believe $10 a week, I believe. But it can teach you. You can play those videos over and over again, folks. All right? Now, on the market-based side, those coins are at the mercy of the market. That's why they go up and down in value. So, as I talked about, being the volatility of it. But our coin is based upon the people, for the people. You see? Now, what I want now, y'all heard me. Y'all heard me say about 5 things that difference between the market-based coin and the TBC coin. Can anyone else tell me anything that I have not said today? I talked about cash out market-based coins versus cash flow in TBC. I talk about at the mercy of the market versus for people by the people. I talked about there's a public coins, basically based on a private society. I talked about it goes up and down in value, market-based coins versus our coin only goes up in value. And I talked about we have a mission in TBC versus over 2,000 coins, folks. On the market-based side, doesn't even have a mission. So can anyone tell me anything else in the chat room that differs from the market-based side, as you know it, versus TBC? Can anyone tell me in the chat room something different I haven't already presented to you today? Anybody else? And I'm waiting, folks. Anything you can tell me that's different. Anybody at all? Just get, you know, this is the kind of an interactive type of broadcast. I want to hear from some people in the chat room. Can anybody tell me anything different that I haven't already said? Anybody? Anybody that's listening, can y'all put in the chat room anything different I haven't said already? That's the difference between a market-based coin and our coin of TBC. Anything different? I gave y'all 5 differences. I could go on, but I'm not here to just tell everything. Y'all should know some of this. If you know TBC, you should know that side for sure enough. Now, all of you may not be studying or cryptocurrency as a whole like I am, but though some people know most. Now, without mentioning your names, I know some people here. I know they know something about market-based coins because they invest in it. Can anybody tell me anything else? Come on, people. Y'all don't know anything different between the two? I would like to think that some more people know something more about market-based coins like Bitcoin versus our coin. Can anyone tell me anything else? I'm not seeing nothing coming up in the chat area. Or if anyone would like to come on with me right now, because I did put my link. If anybody want to come on right now, we can discuss this. I'm open. The invitation is out here. My link is in the chat room. If anybody will come with me right now on the panel, we can discuss this more. But see, folks, these are questions that people may ask you. If you happen to be talking to someone about TBC, because I had a discussion with somebody like that last night. They wanted to know what was the difference between Bitcoin as one cryptocurrency on the market-based side, than what it differs from TBC. And I was able to specifically tell them the difference. I could have went on and on and on. Okay, I guess I don't have any interaction today. Well, whatever the case it is, but folks, all I'm saying to you is this. There is a difference, and we should recognize the difference between the market-based side of cryptocurrency versus the TBC. Because TBC, we're going to be using this TBC as we move towards 1 billion members for goods and services. People are already doing it in the Philippines and in parts of Nigeria are spending TBC, 100% TBC for their products. That's right, folks. As we seen in Nigeria, someone bought a small SUV with 100% TBC in Nigeria. But guess what? They have been doing that in Philippines about almost 2 years ago. If everybody go back way back and go, you have to go a long ways. We got thousands of videos in our testimonial page of our Critical Cash back office, and you should actually look at it. We got some leaders here in the chat room, but what I ask of you all, sometimes you need to have these type of discussions and know the difference between market-based coins and our coin. And what teaches us about our coin is what? The TBC blog. Become a student of the blog, and you'll know everything you need to know about TBC. Anybody try to challenge you, you can always point them to the proof. Point them to the proof. We got proof that it works. Okay? All right, folks. Well, listen, that is all I had today. Folks, I just wanted to discuss this. Sometimes you got to, and this is some of the things you should be doing in your broadcast sometime. You should have these discussions with your public. But guess what it does? Even if you don't know anything about the market-based side, you should definitely know. You should not be in TBC and not know something about what it is. Because you need to know what TBC is, what it isn't, and what your correct role is. Okay? Because I'm going to say again that you heard me say before now, TBC is not a coin with a mission. No, it's not, folks. It is a mission first with a coin. Okay? The mission comes before the coin, folks. People sometimes want to put so much emphasis on our coin and what you can do with it. What matters is you helping people out there, people that need us, poor people. That's what's important, folks. And I think I've done some broadcasts showing what my family are doing, my loved one and my family, we're doing, what we did over in the Philippines. So I'm going to say to you all, we were just, as I said again, we were just examples of what can be done if you pull your existing resources together to help some people that's poor. So I want to thank all of you for being here. My loved one, Kim and Kayla, everyone is here on the chat room. Thank you so much, each and every one of you, from coming from parts of Africa, the Philippines, New Zealand, wherever you're from. Thank you so much for being here for this live broadcast. Y'all keep giving out, I would say keep the hope alive and doing great broadcasts yourself. Support each other, no matter who you are, okay? And you all have a great day. So I want to say peace to everybody. Bye-bye.